Hello, welcome to the Computer Group podcast for September. Sorry it's kind of late because I haven't had much time to do a whole lot of things with the Computer Group in the first place. It's been a long and hard month. Especially with school and everything. So hopefully October's podcast would come out a little bit sooner, but for that time being, there'll be a lot of reviews and different things uploaded and posted. So this podcast strictly is gonna be what happened on September 12th. For the Apple event that they announced. So it's kind of late for us to talk about this, but I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. All right. So at the Apple event, they announced a few new things. They announced the iPhone 5. The iPod, the new iPod Touch, the iPod Nano, and a new iTunes version, 11, and the Apple AirPods, Apple's new headphones. So let's go straight and talk about the iPod. Well, iPhone. So the iPhone, when they announced the iPhone, they announced an all-new design, headphone jack on the bottom. It's got a all-new design. It also includes a 4-inch Retina display. Screen on it, touch screen, and different things. It has the screen itself has the same width as the iPhone 4S, but only it's taller. So that's another thing that I could live without the 4-inch Retina display screen, so I might not even get an iPhone since I've been looking for a phone. I'm definitely not going to get an iPhone 5. It's just, I just don't like, I never really liked how they made the screen taller. I'd like it if they made the width wider, but not taller. The screen doesn't need to be taller. It's got ultra fast wireless. The iPhone 5 has LTE on it. Also, for Wi-Fi, it's faster on Wi-Fi. It can connect to 5 gigahertz frequencies on your wireless. So that's enough. It's got an all brand new A6 chip in it. It's twice as fast as the A5. Also, the iPhone 5 is got a little bit bigger battery, so it's really not a big deal with the battery. A lot of people say it's the same thing as the iPhone 4S, the Life, but I have not really tried it out. So the A6 processor is of what I've been reading online, it's a dual core, just like the A5 was. It's dual core, and it shows, it also says maybe around a 1 gigahertz of speed. So that's pretty impressive. So the new design, they ditched the glass on the back. It's now like this aluminum with a little bit of glass, or well, plastic, or whatever you want to call it. The camera has in the bottom of the phone has like a little sheet of glass, and around all the edges there's like a little sheet of glass, and then in the middle is their aluminum back. So it's pretty neat. So, and then also you get iOS 6 on it. That's everything else is good in iOS 6 except Apple and their map app. And a lot of people seem so happy about that. Which I'm not neither a fan of Google Maps for iOS or the Maps app, so I don't truthfully care much at all. Also, the iPhone 5 has it's got for the 16 gig version, it's $199. 32 gig version is $29.99 or $299. Wish it was $29.99. 64 gig is $399. So that's the prices. Alright, so the back camera, it has an 8 megapixel iSight camera. Got panorama. You can take panorama pictures. The FaceTime camera on the front is 1.2 megapixel camera. 30 frames per second for video. Also 30 frames. Also for the back, it's got 1080p record with 30 frames per second. So that's pretty good. Also with the new iPhone, you get Apple's new AirPods. Apple's new AirPods, they say they've been working on them for about 3 years now. Their goal was to get them to fit in every ear comfortably. So, you can also pick them up at the store for $29. So that's awesome. Also, I forgot to mention I keep on forgetting to mention this, is the Lightning connector. It is on the bottom of the phone, that's your connector. They ditched the 30-pin adapter. So now you, like from the pictures online, you can't really tell that it's small. You can't really tell it's small, but the adapter itself is kind of impressive. I wasn't a really big fan of it until I actually seen it in real life, how small the connector is. It's supposedly faster. You can now plug it in on either side. So that means you can have it plugged in on the, flip it over and plug it in, or flip back over and plug it in. either which way it plugs in. So that's pretty nice. Something I wish you could do with the 30-pin connector. You also get a cable, the USB cable with that. Also, if that's not enough and you still want to use your 30-pin adapter, you can buy the 30-pin adapter from Apple for $29. Same price as the headphones. So yeah. That will ship in October, the 30-pin adapter. Alright, now let's move on to the new iPod Touch. So, they announced the iPod Touch, a new iPod Touch. So, new iPod Touch, one major difference is the screen. It has the 4-inch screen, same as the iPhone 5. Same exact screen as the iPhone 5. So, also it's got a dual-core A5 chip. The iOS 6 comes natively on it. All new earpods, you get that in the box. The design itself is actually pretty fun. It's a slimmer design. It's got a camera. I don't believe it has. Might have. Yeah, it's got flash. Alright, the camera's got flash now on it. Also, in the design, you will notice that you can get it in black, blue, red, yellow, and white. You can now get them in different colors. So that's an okay thing. And then the red one is their red products. So the red products that they sell. There was no 8 gig version of it. It starts out as a 32 and a 64. 32 starts at $299. The 34 gig starts at $399. This has also got the wireless that connects up to. It's got Bluetooth 4. It's also got wireless that connects up to 5 gigahertz frequencies. The iSight camera in the back has 5 megapixel camera. It's an autofocus. The front camera, it's also got panorama pictures. You can take panorama pictures. It does HD recording, 30 frames per second. It's got the same camera in the front as the iPhone 5, the 1.2 megapixel camera with 720p recording at 30 frames per second. It's got the Lightning connector. That's always nice to have, is the Lightning connector. So that's pretty nice. Also, they added a new thing called the iPod Loop. What this is there's a little button on the bottom of the iPod that you push, and it opens a little bit, and you can put this like strap that you get free from Apple that comes with it. You put it on it, and you can have your iPod are on your list and different things. So that's the only thing that I don't like about the new iPod is that little button. Also you get the Apple EarPods with it, the all new design. You can also, for it would be compatible for the 30-pin connector. Then they also announced that the iPod Touch 4th Gen, you can now get it for $299. Hold on. Alright. You can get the iPod Touch 4th Gen. 16 gig version is $199. They upped the gigs. And then the 32 gig version is $250 or $49 for it. Not that bad for the 32. So you still got the old design about that. Also on the iPhones, I forgot to mention is they lowered the prices on both the 4 and the 4S. You can pick up a iPhone 4 for free with a 2-year contract. So they ditched the 3GS. The iPhone 4S is $99, and then your iPhone 5 is $199. So they got rid of the 3GS, which 3GS is also on iOS 6. Don't really understand why it is, and not the iPad, but I guess Apple's got the reasons. So now to the new iPod Nano. So, Apple also released a new iPod Nano, a brand new design, and it finally brings back the videos. So it's got Bluetooth in it. It's got an all brand new design. It's got a 2.5-inch multi-touch display. It's got a home button. It's a little bit. It's very nice looking. Also got Bluetooth, as I say, you can connect it up to your car, speakers, and headphones. Bluetooth headphones. That's pretty nice. It's got radio. It's got the radio. You can now, on the Nano, rewind live radio back to 15 minutes and listen to your song. Listen if you miss something or something. That is pretty neat. I love that. That seems pretty cool. I might just buy one just to try that out. Also, it's got the Fitness Nike Plus Fitness app in it. So that means you can connect your iPod Nano to your Nike shoe. It's got photos. Of course, it's got photos. Just put the photos on it. And then it's got your podcasts. You can listen to podcasts and different things. You can get it in the colors. It's got new colors. Oh, it's got the same colors. You can get black, pink, blue, white, green, yellow, and red. Also on that, the background. If you pick, let's say if all the backgrounds are the same color on the back of the background. pretty cool. It's also got the lightning connector, so you can sync your music fast. So your music, it gives your music a brand new experience. It's got Genius in it and different things. You can display album art and different things. It's got stuff. So that's pretty neat. That I like. You also get the new AirPods. So that's, you get audio AirPods. You can pick this up in October for $149 from Apple. Also, the iPod Touch, the 5th gen, will you be able to pick it up this October? Oh, this October too. Now let's move on to what everyone's been waiting for, is a brand new, beautiful, redesigned iTunes. The new redesigned iTunes comes out in October. This is very impressive. Okay. I can't wait to use it. And that's kind of hard for me to say whenever I just flat out hate iTunes. Well, I don't hate iTunes because of the design. I hate it how it can't manage mobile devices well at all. And hopefully they fix that in this version. So iTunes 11 is out in October. It's got a redesign, a nice look to it. It's also got a nice redesign on the mini player. You can actually pick songs and move songs up and different things. Also, whenever you like listening to a track, it pops up another thing. Shows most songs like it and different things, so you can buy them. Sorry guys, I'm kind of tired. Yesterday was a long day. You can also pick which songs to play next and different things. It's got the all-new redesigned store embedded into it. You can also look at the history of stuff you looked at in the store. That's pretty nice. I like that. So this comes out in October. If you want to read more about it, you can go to www.apple.com/new-iTunes/ and you can read all about it. It's a nice, very nice looking iTunes, and hopefully it lives up to be what you really want from iTunes. So let's go to iOS 6. So iOS 6 was released before iPhone 5 was even released. Everything seemed to be going okay until everyone found out about the new Maps app. Not a lot of people are too happy about that. So Apple is actually working on trying to get a fix for it, for the directions and different things. I noticed that Apple got my address wrong whenever you typed it in. So they're kind of disappointed at that, because it was a pretty simple address and it completely it got the address right and different things. It just got the road, the city wrong. So hopefully that gets fixed and worked out. What really a lot of people have noticed a lot of bugs in the 3D view. Some bridges and roads that aren't flat and different things. That's kind of an issue. So they are trying to work it out. Work it out so that you can fix it. Also, iOS 6 adds Siri to iPad 3, iPod Touch 5th generation, and the iPhone 5. It's got better integration. You can actually ask. It's actually useful now. It's actually useful. You can ask what times the movie's playing and different things. All sorts of stuff. It's actually useful. I love it. So, yeah. That, my friends, was a podcast about the Apple event. Hopefully more is to come. Maybe a new iMac, maybe next month. Rumors keep on leading up to it because on a shortage of the 27-inch high-end version. I don't know if that's just everyone's going out to buying an iMac and that's it, or it's that stocks are getting low because of a new iMac's going to be announced or something. So hopefully that turns out to be okay. So if you haven't checked on our Facebook yet, you will see that there's a post about us moving again. Our site's moving again. We are moving back to Weebly. We're ditching WordPress and going to Weebly. Our URL is going to stay the same, thecomputergroup.weebly.com. We might change it over time, but I'm going to keep it now. Major difference in changing it was that for a site that just had a page that said go to our new site was getting almost basically 70 hits a day. I thought, why keep WordPress whenever I'm lucky to get like 1 hit per day? That wasn't me. So that was kind of hard to say move to. So yeah. So this next few weeks, all the posts are gonna be migrated to the computer group, the Weebly site. So if you visit the Weebly site, thecomputergroup.weebly.com, you might see it's kind of messy and different things. That's because I've been trying to get some things all updated and different things. So yeah. The next month our podcast I haven't decided yet, but what comes out big next week? Next month, I mean. Windows 8 finally gets released. So hopefully, maybe our podcast might just be all about Windows and Microsoft's announcing maybe the Surface tablets. I can't wait to try one of those out, because that Windows 8 is made for tablets, not desktops. That's why I don't like Windows 8 that much. Also, I forgot to mention, on the iPhone 5, you can do FaceTime over 3G and 4G over cellular networks now. That's pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna end the podcast pretty soon. Hope you guys had a great time listening, and hopefully we can have another one out pretty soon, next month. Sorry about this podcast. If some areas it's loud and some areas it's not loud, because I'm trying something different, a different headset thing. So hopefully it works out pretty good. So hope you guys have a nice October, and we'll see you later.